formulating lotion with Heliosoft emulsifier from Lucas Meyer Cosmetics by Clariant. And I added a sample from the company, and they sent me 100 grams sample, and it's kind of small pellet. It's really tiny, and as you can see, it's not white, it's brownish color. So with my lotion formulation, the oil I used were buriti oil, bakuchi oil, and capric triglycerides. Is that what it's called? So, I used that to formulate this lotion because I didn't want the lotion to be white and I didn't want it to be beige or brown. So I decided it won't be brown, it will be kind of beige if I didn't, use colored oil. So, and, I melted everything on the hot plate, and after melting, I homogenize it. I kind of like the way the emulsifier turned out. And I will say for this emulsifier, I use cetyl alcohol and stearic acid. So you may want to do that if you want to do your own. And then usually once it's finished melting and I add water to the oil, I just or add the oil rather. In this case, I add the oil to the water, and I use a homogenizer, a hand homogenizer, to kind of homogenize it together before I then transfer it to a overhead stirrer, where I will complete the process of the formulation. But first, once I finish the homogenizing, I do a quick test, and that's it. That ring is my quick test to know that it's forming, and this is me where I've transferred it to the overhead stirrer, where we add all the other ingredients as it's cooling down, to keep adding the other necessary ingredients that needs to go in that lotion. For example, preservative is very important because it has water. And then that's it, that I kind of tried out on my skin there, and I like the way it turned out. So when I finish, I just pack it up. I let it sit for 24 hours just so I can be sure that it's really stabilized and is completely cool to room temperature. And that's it. The next day, I like the consistency. I love, love how it turned out. My final pH was 5.6, which I love because Heliosoft requires that the pH has to be at 5 at least. So I love that. And then I packed it up in this container and put my label on it for my son, because I made this lotion specifically for my son. So thank you, Lucas Meyer.